go and look on their belongings then. See what we can find.
The initials MB.
Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the compilation of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. Aha.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
I am too. I'd like some of those. Right now. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. Yes, her condition is stationary. Oh! Okay. Maybe he's the one who escaped just to visit his whatever. Daughter, wife, something.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Okay. The hospital.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
Mm-hmm.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your God will bring such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, you feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. The pastor outfit. I already know it.
Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Murat. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Thank God I just read it.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Der Mord.
Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Financial Director, Bank of England.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1,000,000 barbarians is not a true Republican. That's quite radical. Let's see what we got in the clues. Problems at work. Difficult life. No. No. Aha! Rebirth. There we go. First clue. Andrew Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but since has changed his ways. Anarchists supposed to state capitalism and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Alright, those clues we can't connect right now. Let's go and interrogate those two who are still here. Why do we have to go to... Oh. Take a look in the morgue. Oh, there's... nothing here. Alright. Just a waste of time, I guess.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
That's the former bandit. Ex-gang tattoo. Oh, he was in the dog gang as well. That's why they know about him. Probably. There's something, yeah. Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He's a religious man.
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Let me guess, you swear it.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes, I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
He's the anarchist, I guess. He's ill because he's coughing a lot. Anarchist. He's poor. What about the anarchy thing? Can't I click it somehow? Apparently not. Let's see. Stains. Silicosis. Self-taught, eh? Alright. Well, there we go. Badge, anarchist symbol. Tom Scary is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It's obvious that he's poor As his clothes are old and worn, Mr. Gary exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Gary is ill. A specific burn upon his fingers reveals that he must work with electricity. Wrong button.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Oh, no wonder he's angry. What about the third guy? He's not relevant to me, I guess. Let's see. The trap was technical cap was arranged by professional Thomas Cameron of the sufficient knowledge. And should he would have sufficient knowledge to make the trap for the cap? Probably. But I'm not sure. Ah. Benjamin Fowler doesn't work with electricity, but he's not a specialist and is doubtfully wouldn't know how to create such a deadly trap. I mean, if he really can repair electric lampposts, he could repair the trap as well, right? Wasn't much more to it, I think. Let's just make them all guilty. Yeah, that's all clues. That's all clues now. Find the third one, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I already know that. Let's go to Almond Hospital. Hello? Anybody home?
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Oh. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation cost and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Oh, that's not good.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife.
Oh, maybe she died in childbirth. Is there anything else I can click? Or not, right?
A young woman lost her life.
Okay.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, What are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible. Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time. But I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Really don't want him to be guilty. Man, let's see what we got here. Oh, that looks like an expensive ring. He was married. Wife's dead. Recently clean. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He's depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining, they have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Why is he poor now? Heart and lungs. My lead is 12 years. Oh. Poor girl. Knows to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electric... Nah. Oh, of course he would be able to. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't want him to be guilty. I want him to be just there for his daughter, not to condemn him. Reginald Butcher has problems with work due to the time off he has taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. That's all again, I guess. We're still missing some clues. Oh, that makes me sad. Poor girl. Music isn't helping. Really isn't. What's up next? That's might be considerable. It has to be a way. I mean, if this is mentioned, there probably is some kind of maybe possibility that he might have done a job to get a lot of money for his daughter. Examine the belongings of the victim. I already did examine them, right? Did I miss something? Let's go back to Scotland Yard maybe. See if we can find anything here. Just take a really quick look, then go back to Scotland Yard. We also have to find out more about where the cab was coming from. Although probably have to go back to the crime scene for that. There's nothing else here, then just go back to Scotland Yard. Let's see. Hello.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. So we're still missing something. That's all green. Already taken a look at it. Ah, there's a fourth one.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. A standard deck of playing cards. A normal pocket knife. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Mauricio Fredo Vincente, also known as Rascal, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motive, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc.
A Webley revolver.
Oh.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
Ah. Alright, probably gotta go back now to the crime scene. Let's go. Let's see if we have more clues. We don't know. So there has to be a way to find out where the cab was coming from. I mean, there are any hints here? Oh. How do I find this out?
This is an absolute disaster.
Well, you can't help me as well. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello. Maybe I have to go back here to find something. Why would it pop up if I walk over there? Now it pops up. Oh, there we go. Some hints.
Mud. Oof, smells bad.
That's where the cab came from, because the guy had mud on his boots, right?
The lock was forced.
Let's see. Here we go. Snake nests and conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered the nest of snakes, which has spawned upwards 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well. And dried up in the middle of the snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Ah, okay. Have you realized how the music changed while reading this dead baby in a snake nest thing?
A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
Comes up with something like that. What is this? That's a weird shop. Alright. I've no idea how that works. Let's see.
There's no space for. There's no space.
Need a small one.
There's no space.
There's
for
no
this lockpick.
space, there's no space.
There's no space for this lockpick.
There must be space. Alright, there we go. Now. We need a bigger one. Maybe something like
There's
this.
no space for this lockpick.
Yeah, remove this one. Oh, we need two, so yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one, definitely. What about this one? Wrong one as well. Remove it. This only changes one. Oh, need two again. Like this, and maybe.
There's no space for this lockpick. There's... There's no...
That's weird. We need something like those to get those two, probably. Let's for one, and now go get the number 4. There we go. Too easy. Thank God there's editing.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally. It looks...
Oh.
Access point to the sewers.